Sorry we started a little late here. First, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Kevin Krisher, 5th Ward Councilman in Elyria. This is my first term and my first town hall meeting. So, and my first big public meeting like this. So we'll see how it goes. Most of these meetings play themselves out. So, first of all, I'd like to start to introduce you to yourself. Wait a second. I'll introduce you to the city officials. So we're here. We got Mogi. He's our city engineer. We have Vic Stewart, council at large, and everyone knows who this is. Honorable Mayor Grace. We have Ted Pileski, our award-winning auditor. We have Chief Metters with the Elyria Police Department. We have Captain Whiteley, the Elyria Police Department, and we have soon to be in a couple hours here our new fire chief, Rich Benton. So, and I'd like to thank you for everyone showing up. I guess some things. Oops, here we go. Wait a second here. I have my a little agenda I want to tell people about, and then we're starting the questions. So, first of all, is Matt Schwab here? We got Elyria Block Watch meet at the police station for you residents that don't know, every fourth Tuesday, Matt?
Fourth Tuesday.
Fourth Tuesday.
Every month.
Every month, 7 o'clock. So Jerry Klein's there, our assistant, I guess he's an assistant building department head. Then we usually have 2 police officers there, and I'm usually there. So it's really informative. It's not all about a block watch. It's what's going on in the neighborhood, housing code violations, the garbage. It's anything. Really, it's a mini ward meeting every month. So I'd like to welcome everybody to come to that. So, Matt, did you get any flyers made, or we're working on that?
I have one flyer.
Well, one flyer. So anybody that doesn't know about it, they can have that one.
I have cards back there.
So
the website's down right now. It's coming back up in a week or so.
So
that's all I have to offer. Sorry.
Then I'd like to say, if good news is neighborhood house on Oakland Road, and Save Our Children, and Boys and Girls Club are going to be building on Pride Day, May 17th. We're going to they're building a $50,000 playground. It's build day. So I have there's Debbie Terry. Everybody, put your hand up high, Terry. She's shy, so that's why she's in the back. So I don't want to embarrass her. So, but she's with Neighborhood House. So there's a sign-up sheet for that too. So I think it'd be probably one of the biggest Pride Day events in Elyria. So if you can help, and there's going to be many things to help with. I mean, if you're not doing the construction, I'm sure there's going to be water and hopefully lunch and just the organization. So please sign up for that. So I guess let me see how I wanted to do this. I guess another thing is there's many we'll touch on this lightly, just neighborhood problems, and see if anybody here can help you with that. Does anybody have any question with neighborhood problems, with maintenance code violations, drug dealers, or anything like that? And I'm gonna take the microphone back to everybody. So.
My son's truck parked on East Avenue last night sometime no night got sprayed with gray primer all over the side of it. Talked to Terry Wacker today.
We're having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, he said he thought maybe some of the gangs were back. Sorry. He thought maybe some of the gangs were back in that area. Terry Wacker, he was over this afternoon. Friend of mine. But I don't know exactly what he said. He just said he'd seen some activity in the neighborhood again. And like I said, my son's truck has gray spray paint all over the side of it. So we filed a report. It was parked on the street when it happened. It was big, all over the side of it. And he's got to have it repainted. So that's the only one right now that I know of.
What street is that? East
You
Avenue.
take Great Primer. There's the pinball machine place over there on Fifth Street. It has right on the door too.
That'd be Pernesi Lane and Middle Avenue.
That's how Great Primer. It's an SD on it.
Okay.
That's
So Captain Whiteley. So
Just saw that
we're
on right here.
looking at that. So, is there any other questions?
If you take a walk down West Avenue, say from Barris Lane to Fifth Street, you'll see the new high school being built. And if you are, careful walking along, watching your footing, you'll see 10,000 cigarette butts. Now, those kids hang out on the corner of West Avenue and Fifth Street, and you see them all during the day and after school. And as a member of Landmarks, I brought this subject up to Rigdon, and he claims that the Elyria Police Department does not move kids along like other communities do. In other words, they allow them to congregate and sit there. And if you walk along there, especially that property on the corner of Fifth Street and West, I mean, whoever owns that property, it's a rental property, and there are people there during the day, so, they can't report this kind of thing. And, the kids sit on the porch, the lawn looks like it was trampled over by a herd of wild elephants. And this is the time to see it, because when the grass grows up, you don't notice it as much. But, I mean, this is a problem which can be solved in a couple of ways. One, I think the kids need to be told both in school and by the police to get back in school. And the state legislature in their wisdom said that thou shalt not have tobacco products on school property. Fine. Well, either the school should aggressively enforce this, or they should send kids out on detention or whatever and clean up the neighborhood. That to me is the best solution, is these kids should just be getting out there and cleaning up and not ignoring it. I mean, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes' smarter brother to see a trail of trash from McDonald's up to the school. Now, the trash cans have helped a lot. I mean, I have to say that. Those cigarette butts on the corner that I described, they won't even walk from here to the microphone to throw the cigarette butt in there. I mean, that's the kind of kid you're dealing with. It's a small percentage that does it. But, I mean, this is both a challenge to the school to get kids concerned with litter. And the former principal of Elyria High, I talked to her about this, and she said, yeah, littering's a major problem, but nothing was ever done. And it's time that something was done. We held a meeting 30 years ago when I first moved to Elyria, in our backyard on 5th Street, talk about school problems. And there was an assistant safety director there, whose name I can't recall, and he turned to John Raber, who was on the school board at that time, and said, the principal of the high school at that time, Raber, and said, why can't you keep kids in school? And by golly, I'll say the same thing today. I mean, why are these kids wandering around? And I think it's time that the kids were where they're supposed to be and what our taxpayers' dollars are paying for them to be.
Thank you. I knew a couple slipped away up here. They decided not to sit front row here. We have Rich Nielsen, he's a business agent, business director of Elyria City Schools. Wave to everybody. We have Terry Rivera, and she's with Regency Construction. And we have Scott Wagner. He's a project manager of the high school. So, and